Welcome back to our channel, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today we're diving into a potentially super valuable coin, hiding in plain sight, the 1981p Washington quarter dollar from the United States. While it may look like just another pocket change quarter, this coin could be worth far more than face value, especially if you have the right one. From rare errors and low mintage strikes to high-grade certified coins, we lines show you what makes this 1981p quarter so special. So stick around, you might just have a coin worth big money sitting at home right now. Let's get started. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The Washington quarter has become one of the most iconic coins in American currency. The 1981 version is particularly interesting because it was released just a few years before the US Mint transitioned to more modern coinage practices. Minted during a time of economic transition and pre-collector boom, these quarters can often be overlooked, yet they hold fascinating stories. The Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P Mint mark, was responsible for minting over 601 million of these coins. Yes, that's a huge number, but within those millions are coins with flaws, varieties, and pristine conditions that make them worth far more than face value. Now let's look at the physical characteristics of the 1981p Washington quarter. This coin weighs 5.67 grams and has a diameter of 24.3 millimeters. It features a reeded edge and is made of a copper-nickel clad composition, a copper core with outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel. On the obverse, we see the familiar bust of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The word Liberty arches above his head. "In God We Trust" appears to the left, and the date 1981 is placed at the bottom. On the reverse, you'll find a majestic eagle with wings spread wide, perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below. Above the eagle are the words United States of America and the motto E Pluribus Unum. This beautiful and detailed design remains a favorite among many numismatists. The 1981 Washington quarter was minted in 3 primary locations: Philadelphia P, Denver D, and San Francisco S. For proofs, we're focusing on the Philadelphia Mint today, which had an extremely high mintage of 601,716,000 coins. Although common in number, the condition and error types define their worth. Now, when we talk about categories, we refer to how collectors and sellers categorize coins based on varieties like double die versus off-center strikes, filled mint marks, planchet errors, clipped plankets, strike-throughs, repunched mint marks, RPM, and die cracks. Also, coins are categorized based on their grade, from circulated extremely fine XF about uncirculated AU and up to mint state MS60 to MS70. A pristine 1981p quarter in MS67 or higher is much rarer than you'd think, and prices climb accordingly. Here's where things get juicy: error coins. If you own a 1981p quarter with noticeable errors, you may be holding a coin worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Common errors from this minting year include off-center strikes, broad strikes, double die, obverse DDO, and struck-through grease errors. A coin with an off-center strike of more than 10% that still shows the date and mint mark can fetch $100 to $300 or more, depending on condition. A strong double die with visible doubling on "In God We Trust" or Liberty has sold in the past for $500. Strike-through grease errors, where parts of the design are missing, are less rare but still sought after and can raise the value to $20, $50, even in lower grades. Always check your coins carefully with a loupe, the key factor in determining your coin's value. Most circulated 1981p quarters are worth between 25 cents and $1, but if your coin is uncirculated and has been graded by PCGS or NGC, its value can skyrocket. In MS65 condition, this quarter is worth around $15 to $30. In MS66, the value jumps to $50, $80, and in MS67 it can sell for $250 to $500. The highest recorded auction price for a 1981p Washington quarter in MS67 was over $1,200. That's right, a 25-cent coin sold for over $1,000 just because of its pristine state. That's why submitting your best coins for professional grading can be a worthwhile investment. Demand for Washington quarters from the early 1980s has been growing steadily. This is partly due to the rise of coin collectors' influencers and the general boom in hobbyist investing. Coins like the 1981p are becoming more interesting to younger collectors, especially those who understand era coins and grading. More importantly, people are realizing that coins they once thought were worthless may actually have hidden value. If you have rolls of old quarters saved up or inherited from a family member, now is a great time to go through them. You could discover a coin that is perfect for grading or already in high demand among collectors. So how can you find a valuable 1981p Washington quarter? Start by searching through your loose change coin jars or coin rolls. Use a magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe to examine each coin for minting errors or unusually sharp details. Look especially closely at the lettering date and eagle feathers. On the reverse, store your high-grade finds in coin flips or holders to protect them from damage. Avoid touching coins directly with your fingers. Use gloves if possible. For coins you think might be valuable, consider sending them for grading with PCGS or NGC. It's a small investment that could yield a big return, especially if your coin turns out to be one of the few MS67 examples in existence. The 1981p Washington quarter might not seem rare at first glance due to its high mintage, but within that enormous production run lie coins with rare errors, exceptional condition, or unique varieties that make them highly collectible and potentially very valuable. A typical circulated coin is worth face value, but a certified high-grade example or a dramatic error coin could be worth hundreds to over $1,000. It all comes down to sharp eyes, attention to detail, and a little bit of coin knowledge, and that's exactly what we're here to provide. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1981p Washington quarter, make sure to like this video, leave a comment about your favorite coin find, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. We're bringing you more content every week on valuable coins, secret mint errors, grading tips, and the hottest trends in coin collecting. Don't miss out. You never know when the next coin in your pocket could be worth a fortune. Tap the bell icon so you'll be the first to know when we drop our next video. Thanks for watching and happy hunting.